Hi yogis, I've had a few requests for sun salutations, so I thought I'd just take you through a few rounds. We'll start off slow and gentle to begin with and then work into it. So to start, have your feet hip width apart. Just check that your toes are pointing forwards and bring the palms together at the heart space. So letting the thumbs rest at the sternum. Feel free to close your eyes and take a few deep breaths in and out. Feel the soles of the feet connected to the floor beneath you. Feel that sense of grounding, maybe shifting the weight backwards and forwards a little to find the center of your feet. As you inhale, feel the sternum lifting towards the thumbs. It's lifting the chest a little, and as you exhale, let the shoulders soften back. Starting to find some stillness, some steadiness. Taking the awareness down to the soles of the feet again. As you inhale, feel as though you're breathing up from the earth through the soles of the feet, through the legs and the body to the crown of the head. And exhaling, taking the awareness all the way back down through your body, through the shoulders, softening. Let the belly draw in a little. Ending the exhale at the soles of the feet. One more deep breath in and out, breathing up from the earth through the soles of the feet to the crown of the head. And taking the awareness back down the body, all the way down to the soles of the feet and towards the earth. Just feel that grounding and stability through your body. So from here, I'm just going to move to the top of the mat. Just make sure your feet are still hip width apart. As you exhale, bring your hands down by your sides. As you inhale, raising the arms up. Feel free to bring the palms together if they reach, just looking up. So just going to hold each position for a few breaths, just feeling your way into each pose. As you inhale, just lengthen up through the chest. Allow the breath to be high in the chest. On your next exhalation, turn the palms away. Slowly bring the hands down to the floor and bend the knees as much as you need to fold over your thighs. Let the back of the neck be long, the neck is lengthened. Palms either side of your feet, just holding it there, breathing into it. If you feel comfortable, you can straighten the legs a little bit more, shifting the weight slightly forwards to the front of the feet. Just remembering to go at your pace, not stressing the body, keeping connection with your breath. So from here we'll take our left leg back, gently bring your knee down to the floor, turning the back foot over, and then inhale, lifting the chest. If you feel comfortable, you can bring the hands to the front thigh, or if you want to go a little further, raise the arms upwards, breathing into the lungs again. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon, or crescent moon. I like to think of this pose, just arching back a little bit if you want more. Feel free to look up, or you can keep the gaze forward if that works better for your neck. Keep the breath flowing. On your next exhale, taking the hands down to the floor, sinking down into that lunge, moving that right knee forwards a little bit just to lengthen that stretch through the groin and the psoas, not dropping, not collapsing down. Keep a sense of lifting upwards through the pelvis. From here, tuck your left toes under, lift your left knee off the floor, pushing the hips back. Take your right leg to the back of the mat into downward dog. So if your legs are really tight, you can keep the knees bent. You can try pushing one heel away as you one heel away as you bend the other knee. Maybe try lifting up onto the toes or the balls of the feet, finding more height through the hips, lengthening the tailbone up and away from you, pushing away from your hands. Playing with it, bending, alternating the knees, or creating any movement that works for you. Long deep breaths here, keeping stability through the hands, the palms of the hands, pressing through the base of the fingers and the index fingers and thumbs. finding that foundation. On your next inhale, bringing the knees down to the floor. We'll just do a little cat and cow here, so looking forwards as you let the belly drop down, slide the shoulders back. Exhaling, curling the spine, tucking the chin in. Feel free to turn the feet over so the tops of the feet are on the floor. One more cat and cow. Inhaling, looking forwards. Slide the shoulders back. Exhale, curl the spine, tucking the chin in, lift the belly. Inhale, back to the cat position and just finding a neutral spine so the belly is lifting a little bit to support your back. So the easy option here is to roll the hips down, bend the elbows, letting the pelvis drop down to the floor and then the forehead. Bring your hands by your chest, press through the palms, inhaling, lifting the head and chest to cobra, sliding the shoulders back. So if you want more push through, the hands lifting the chest. Be mindful if you've got any lower back vulnerability here, don't push too hard. From here, hug the belly in, tuck your toes under, and then pushing the knees off the floor, up and away from you into downward dog. As you inhale, raise your right leg out behind you. I haven't got much room here, so I can't sort of send it out too far behind. So I'm just taking it a little bit higher. It doesn't have to be that high. As you exhale, lifting up onto the toes of your left foot and bring your right knee high towards your body and towards your chest, swinging that leg through to the front as best you can. So if you get stuck, bring your left knee down to the floor. So if your right foot is back a little bit further, use your right hand to lift that foot and bring it through. Taking your time. Lifting your left knee off the floor, push off the back foot, bringing it forwards. As you exhale, fold down, Uttanasana, standing forward bend. So again, your legs can be bent. If you need, palms to the floor, either side of your feet. On the next inhale, sweeping the arms out and up. You can keep the knees bent if you wish. Slowly coming up, bringing the palms together, and then bringing them down to the heart space. Take a few deep breaths there. Letting the body settle. As you exhale, let the hands come down. Inhale, sweeping them up. Bringing the palms together, and then exhale, folding down. Still keeping it slow. From there, take your right leg back. Gently bring the knee down. Turning your back foot over. Lifting up, you can bring your hands to your front knee. Or if you want to go further, sweeping the arms forwards and up. Reaching up. Just holding it there for a few breaths. Thinking that weight down but not collapsing into the pelvis. As you exhale, letting the hands come down, maybe energetically moving that left knee forwards a little bit to increase the stretch if you want more. Let the neck be long. And tucking your right toes under, lifting the hips up. Take the left leg back to downward dog. So reach up onto the toes. Maybe bending both knees. You can even swing the hips from side to side or swivel on the balls of the feet, just releasing a little bit more into the hips and the side of the body. Bringing your feet back to the center as you inhale, bringing both knees to the floor. So you can stay with the easy option, this one where you roll the hips down and then the rest of the body bending the elbows. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, have the belly in. Chin and chest drops down, slide the shoulders back, keeping the elbows in, chin and chest to the floor, and then let the pelvis come down to the floor as you lift up to cobra. If you need to come down, that's fine. You can come down just to take a rest and then push back up to downward dog. So again, find what works for your body. Have the belly in as you push the hips back and up, coming back to downward dog. As you inhale, raise the left leg out behind, look forwards to your hands, and then exhale, curling the spine. Try to keep that knee as high as you can towards your chest to swing the leg through. So again, if you sort of find that your left leg comes halfway and you get a bit stuck, Use your left hand to lift the foot and bring it right up to the front of the mat. It's really important. And lifting your right knee off the floor. If you need a little bit more space, you can come on to the fingertips. Bend the right knee and push off as you bring it forwards, folding over your legs. Let the neck be long. Taking a long deep breath there in and out, maybe finding more length through the legs. Let the spine lengthen, creating space between the vertebrae. As you inhale, you can either curl up gently or sweep the arms out and up, bringing the palms together and then bring them down to the heart space. Take a deep breath in and out. On your next exhale, let the hands come down, inhaling up. So I'm just going to pick up the pace a little bit as you exhale, fold forwards. Taking the left leg back, gently bring the knee down. Inhale, arms upwards, or you can bring them to the front knee. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, back to downward dog, pushing the heels away towards the floor. Exhale, bring the knees to the floor, draw the belly in, slide the shoulders back. So you can either bring the chin and chest to the floor or gently roll the hips down, bending the elbows as you let the forehead come down. Inhaling, lifting the head and chest, slowly peeling the pelvis off the floor, tuck your toes under, pushing the hips back and away. Inhale, your right leg out behind, look forwards to your hands. Exhale, lift, curl the spine, lift the belly, swinging that leg through, looking forwards. Exhale, lift the left foot off and then fold forwards over your legs. Inhale, sweeping the arms out and up, palms together, bringing them down to the chest. Inhale, pushing the palms together, reaching up above your head. Turn the palms away. Exhale, fold forwards, Uttanasana. The neck is long. Right leg back, gently bring the knee down. Inhale the arms up if you wish. Open the chest. Exhaling, hands down to the floor. Lift the right knee off, push your hips back. Left leg goes back, downward dog. Inhaling, bringing both knees down to the floor. Slide the shoulders back. Chin and chest low, or you can bring the hips to the floor first. Some of you might want a little bit more. You can slide your hands back a little and then lift upwards, lifting the pelvis off the floor, so upward dog. Tuck your toes under, hug the belly in, coming back to downward dog. Inhale, left leg out behind, look forwards to your hands. Exhale, swinging the leg through. Take your time if you need to. Inhale as you lift the chest upwards. Taking your right knee off the floor as you exhale, bring the right leg through to the front, folding over. Inhale, sweeping the arms out and up. Bring the palms together, down to the heart space. Take a deep breath in and out. One more round, we'll take it a little bit faster, pushing the palms together, inhaling up. Exhaling, fold forwards, relax the head. Taking your left leg back, knee down. Inhaling upwards, crescent moon. Exhale, hands to the floor. Take your right leg back to downward dog. Inhale, knees to the floor. Slide the shoulders back. Exhaling, chin and chest or hips low. Pulling through into cobra or upward dog on the inhale. Tuck your toes under. Pushing back as you reach up high through the hips, exhaling the heels to the floor. Inhale the right leg out behind, looking forwards to your hands. Come up onto the toes of the left foot if you need to swing that right leg through. Lifting up through the chest as you inhale. As you exhale, push off the back foot, bring it forwards, fold down to Uttanasana. Inhale, sweeping arms out wide, palms together, bringing them down to the heart space. Inhaling, pushing the palms up, reaching up. Exhaling, folding forwards, hands to the floor, long through the neck. Right leg goes back, gently bring the knee down as you exhale. Inhale, raising the arms upwards. Exhale, folding forwards. Lifting the knee off the floor, coming back to downward dog on the inhale. As you exhale, work the heels away. Inhale, knees down to the floor. You can either bring chin and chest or gently roll the hips down, letting the forehead rest. Inhale, lifting the head and chest. Cobra or upward dog. Hug the belly in, tuck your toes under, pushing the hips back and away to downward dog. Inhale, your left leg out behind, look forwards to your hands. Curl the spine, bring that knee high to the chest as you swing it through. As you inhale, look up, opening the chest. Tuck your right toes under, push off the back foot, bring it forwards, fold to Uttanasana. Inhale, arms out and up, palms together, and then bringing them down to the heart space. Just holding it there. Breathing deeply, sighing the breath out if you need to. Just letting the breath come and go as it's needed. Being aware of the pace of the breath, the heartbeat, maybe feeling or hearing the heartbeat. Eyes can be closed if you're comfortable. Letting the body absorb the energy of Surya Namaskara, the sun salutations. Noticing what's there for you, thoughts, sensations, emotions, energy. Allow it to all be there. Allowing the breath to become smoother, quieter. One more long deep breath in and out. Take the awareness back to the soles of the feet, feeling that connection through to the earth beneath, keeping grounded. And you may like to finish this practice with a lying twist and some relaxation. It's important to let the body absorb the energy and assimilate and rest after your practice. Focusing the awareness on the breath at the nostrils. Thank you for watching. Sending lots of love. Arahanui. Namaste. Bye.